Well, hello there, Master Hellish here. Welcome to our Thursday night live stream. Welcome everybody who's coming along. Jackamax here, along with a few other people, and Jackamax says, "Have you selected your YouTube handle yet?" Yes, and I've messed it up already. Okay, so what I did is that I clicked on an email that was to my vlogging email address, saying, "Claim your handle," like my variety channel. And I clicked the link and it took me to the page and I typed in Hellish Gaming Variety, submit. And it went, Master Hellish Variety, submit. And it popped up, congratulations, Master Hellish Gaming now has the... I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right at all. Because the email was for one account, and when I clicked the link, it sent me to the other account that I was already logged in as, and I changed the wrong one. So then, when I went to... So then I realised, and I was like, okay, I'll change it to what I want it to be. And then I went to the one that I thought it was, because of the email, and I couldn't get the one I wanted, because I just used it on the other one, even though I changed it. There's like a 14-day cooling off period or something. So now, I might have to have a dash in my handle. So it's Master Hellish Dash Variety, Master Hellish Dash Gaming. Or I might be able to change it later so it's just Master Hellish Gaming, Master Hellish Variety. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh dear. So yes, no idea what's going on with that. Pass. We'll see what I can do. Ideally, I want to get the same. Well, to be honest, it was my fault. I typed the wrong thing on the wrong page. But when I got an email about one channel and clicked the link, I thought, and it gave me a box to type in, I thought that was for that channel. Yes, well, they both say Master Hellish. One of them says Master Hellish Gaming. One of them says Master Hellish Variety. And one or both of them might have a dash in now. But I can change them later. I just have to wait for the mistake to time out. And then we go back to it. Right. Yes, I did move my mic. Does it sound very different? Yeah. Oh, it does. Not bad, just far away. Okay. Echoier. Right, in that case, I need some sort of... Basically, my microphone is usually around where my fingers are, here. Just out of shot sometimes. Right, it's about that far away from my mouth. But this way. Just out of shot. The only problem is the arm that holds the microphone in that position goes across one of my monitors. I would show you on Cam 2, but it's Kerbal Space Program night, so Cam 2 is set up for the controller. So the Cam 2 is pointing downwards here. You can see my pyjamas and the floor. You don't normally very often get to see the floor, but that's what Cam 2 is doing tonight. It's on a bendy boom, that one. Right, so Cam 2 up there is on a snake-like clamp thing. So it's clamped to a shelf and there's a snake arm which the cam's screwed to. That I can bend around. Now the microphone on this side, the boom would come across the monitor. So I wouldn't be able to see the bottom of the monitor, which is okay when I'm streaming because that's only the preview and I don't really need to see the preview that much. Everything else is cool. But when I'm working and doing other things on my computer, it's in the way, so I have to move the boom backwards and forwards. And not only that, the fans that I've got beside my desk, I have to swing them out and back in again to move the mic boom. So it was a pain in the backside. But I'll take the feedback. Presumably, it's not bad. Like you can hear a difference, but it's okay, right? Master Hellish, will you update the commands website so you can try the telescope mission? The commands website. Do you mean, is there a commands page on my website? I can't remember now. If there is, don't use any of them. Stop using commands. We don't use that anymore. Like I said, I think I said it last live stream, maybe even the live stream before as well. Don't bother. You're wasting your time and you're just filling up chat with nonsense. I know it sounds echoey, but is it something that I should resolve now? Or will it be alright? Is it like acceptable? Also, I notice if I lean forward slightly, I'm really out of focus. Look. Like, how out of focus is that? Whereas if I move back, hello! It's not too bad. Okay, well, we'll stick with it for the stream, and maybe I'll get a little stand. It's acceptable. Jarring for the regulars. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Unless I move it over here. That would be closer. I could turn it down. Hang on. I might be a little loud now, so bear with me a second, because I did adjust it. Right then, how is that? I think I'm a little quiet. Let's go for 93 on the volume, 93. I think that's better on the 93. That is a much more approximate distance and location compared to what it was. Much better echo-wise. Fantastic. Okay. Maybe it does need just a little touch more on the sound. Much clearer, says Brandon. Okay. We'll go with this temporary solution for now. I have literally just pulled it out from where it is, put it right near my keyboard. In fact, I'm going to post a picture on Discord. If you guys aren't on Discord, you need to get on Discord because it's where we do everything. It's like the hub of the community. Like if the website is the notice board of the community, like the Discord's like pretty much everything else. So I'm just going to dump this in general chat. I'm going to try and take a brand new photo. Doesn't want me to do a new photo. I wanted... Oh, camera. They've moved the button. So now my microphone is right there. Okay, it's between the keyboard and the controller. It's in front of things. My cables are going everywhere. It's not in a good place, but it will do for the stream. It will do for the stream. Right, I've got a little announcement to make, especially for the moderators as well. So, as you know, we are moving to a new hellish tool system. That's why the chat commands don't work and all of that sort of stuff. As part of that, I have my own giveaway system now, which is a good system. It's better than what it was. I have upgraded the giveaway system. So now, as well as a giveaway table in the database, there is a prize table in the database. And the code I've written talks to each of the tables. And now, a moderator can go to the giveaway page and there's just a drop down with all the available prizes that could possibly be given away. You choose it and click start, and that's it. You don't have to type in the name of the game. You don't have to type in the code of the prize. It's just there in the background. And then when just like when the giveaway has finished before, you just click end and it sends it and does all the announcements. In theory, as long as everything works perfectly, which it wasn't last live stream, but I fixed those issues. So, now this is the other thing. You can add some prizes to the list. The page to add prizes is in a different place at the moment, but I'm going to bring it all together on one moderator's page. So basically, when we need a giveaway, it should be as easy as choose start. done. And then it shouldn't let you start another giveaway because the live giveaways is only one at once. So yeah, and I'll be able to use the same system for the monthly giveaways and that sort of stuff when we get around to the next month's giveaways and all that sort of thing. You know what? I'm painfully aware that when I'm sat in my normal position, I'm out of focus. So I'm going to use my normal trick of getting a paintbrush and attempting to press the focus button without leaning forward. But it is a pain. Does this mean more giveaways overall than before? Probably. I can't see the focus button because the lights are so bright and the camera is so far behind. Oh, that was it, I think. There we go. That's better. I wish I had some sort of special remote control, but it's not that expensive of a camera. So, Brandon says, much easier than the Streamline system we used to use for the charity live streams. Yes. You'll be able to rapid fire these live streams out easy. You won't have to give out codes. You won't have to look at a spreadsheet, mark off which ones are done. All done with one button to start, one button to finish. Master Hellish, would you ever give away Viewer Plus? We've done it in the past, yes. We tend to do that only in the what is it? Only in the festive charity live streams. I must have done 15 in the or 20 in the past few weeks. That is true. I've done quite a few giveaways. Testing the new system. Yeah, it usually happens in charity live streams, but we can add them. We can add those in there. So for the moderators, the giveaway, you have a link to the giveaway manager page. In the URL, if you change the word manager to prize, I think it is, or prizes, I think, Prizes. Yes. Okay. Now, moderators, please use this with caution because that special page does show the actual codes as well. Okay. So there we are. So essentially, if any, and what I'll do is we'll refine it and improve it. But that's what got added today. So today, I might even let the moderators do the giveaways. I'll just say, "Can we have a giveaway, please?" And it will just happen. Probably. So there we go. Let's just go back to the manager page. Cool. I've just realised I've got a preview going on Twitch that I don't want. I don't need preview. I don't need 3 previews on my screen. There we go. Master Hellish, would there be a donation option for the charity live streams? Yes, it's the same as the previous ones. If you go to my website, there is a link to a playlist. And if you go to the website, at the top of the website it says playlists. In fact, I'll show you. I will show you. Just so that... Alright, go to masterhellish.net. Okay, let's get this full screened. Let's bring this up so you can see it. There we go. At the top of my website, there is a playlists button. If you go to that playlist button, it will show you all the different playlists which I've got on the main channel. Right near the top are the main channel ones, including the charity live stream videos. Click that. They are all in there. There we go. Will he ever give away Viewer Plus with a new system? Yes. Yes. I thought I answered that. If it wasn't clear, yes. Okay. What if 2 moderators click the button, says DJ Egg? Oh, wow. That is a good question, Egg. When I designed it, and we're going to start the game in a second, I originally was just going to do it myself, but then I realised, hang on, this would be cool for the moderators to be able to do. So I didn't think of multiple people using it at the same time. So that list that's in there, Brandon, that's not all of it. That's just the ones I've added so far. Yeah. Oh dear. What would happen? Okay, so I think it would break if two people did it at exactly the same time. But I can put something in easily to fix that. Okay, so we're going to be starting KSP very soon. It is loading right now. So everybody who's here for KSP action, I have some good news. I've got some very good news, everybody. You know that silly tree we were trying to do last time? Yeah? I did it. I did it. Brandon says, can we grey/null the button when the giveaway is running? Brandon, when there's a giveaway running, it won't let you do a new giveaway. That box completely disappears and it shows you the current giveaway. The only problem is if you open it in two different screens and click one button on one screen and then click the button again on the other screen, then it will all go together. Jackamak says, come on Dan, what was the solution? Is it a bodge? My headset's too loud, hang on. Right. I'm not going to tell you what the solution was to get the tree. Oh. My Kerbal Space Program just went black. Okay, it's fine. Don't know what was happening on. So, I've got a VT for you, everybody. I've got it. I made a video, so we're going to actually start the main part of this live stream with a 5-minute video, which will be cool. And I will be live over that video. So in the past, when we've done short VTs, we've gone to the VT and then we've come back again to me. I'm going to be live on top of the VT. Masai, can you do telescope mission? Well, I don't know. We haven't looked at the missions yet. When we get round to it, we'll have a look. We will. So, just to clarify, for those of you who either weren't here last time or haven't seen that live stream. Last time, we tried to scan a tree with an aeroplane and a robot arm, except it didn't work because the aeroplane wouldn't stay still and it kept going wrong. What I've done is I've devised a solution, and I did that solution, and I've recorded it, and I will show you now. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have time to get the joystick out and set it up. Cam 2, the joystick out and set it up for that particular thing. So, on this one occasion for this series, I used the keyboard. Okay. So, are we ready, folks? Are we ready to see how I sorted that tree out? Let's see if my button to VT it works. There we go. So this is the recording of me with the Kestrel, and you can see that we just take off from the runway as normal. The only difference with the main Kestrel body on this one is that I did actually upgrade the wheels. The wheels are much bigger and better, and you can see that it does turn and arc quite nicely. Now, there's nobody on board for this one. There's no Kerbals on board. This is a drone aircraft. And we're heading for a tree. Okay. So, what I've got is I realised that the Kestrel actually has a cargo bay. So if we open the cargo bay, inside there is a special package, which when we fly over the tree, which we're doing now, there's one of the trees, we will deliver the package. There we go, off it goes with its parachute. And let's look at that again in slow motion. So here it is at half speed, disconnecting out the bay, floating down with a parachute, back to normal speed again. Here we go. So there we are, close the cargo bay doors, get that landing gear down. We need to land the aircraft. So let's cut that down to when we're about to land, because it will take a while to float to the ground even at these heights. So there we go. We land on the ground, we slam the brakes on. And even with these new wheels, which are supposed to have better brakes, this aircraft still takes a long time to stop. Hey King Assassin, welcome. We're just in the VT at the minute. So I'm live here, but this isn't live. This video isn't live. So now we switch from the aircraft to... Now look at the aircraft in the background. Watch the Kestrel in the background. See it bounce around. The Kraken got it there when I touched the speed controls. But our little rover that we dropped out of the Kestrel comes down with its parachute. We just pop the brakes on so that the parachute disengages. And then we can just drive it over to the tree. So unfortunately, for some reason, when I fast forwarded a little bit there to get it to hover down, the Kraken came out and one of the engines blew up on the aircraft. Which is a shame, I know. But here we go. So now we've got an actual rover that we can drive backwards and forwards and left and right and has brakes and power and antenna and everything. So we just got to get close enough to scan the tree. This video is only 5 minutes long. 5 minutes this video is. I know I cut out a little bit of the landing sequence there just for a little bit of time. I think the whole thing took about 7 or 8 minutes to do. That's all. So there we go. There we go. There's the scan. We transmit it right where we're stood, I think. No. Oh, we need to extend. Probably a good idea to actually extend the antenna of the Communitron there. Because if we haven't got an antenna, we won't be able to transmit it, will we? So there we go. Starts transmitting. We run out of electrical charge, but that doesn't matter. We've got solar panels on there. It's 1 girder, 4 wheels, 4 solar panels, 3 batteries, a control module, the antenna, and the robot arm, and that's it. So then, after I'd done that, what I did to get the aircraft back is I turned off one of the engines so that we're only running on 2 engines. And that way it will fly even. This plane can fly with just 2 engines. We only have 4 engines just for supersonic fast flying. Brandon says, how did you make the parachute on the tree rover auto-release? I didn't. There was a... here we are. Here's the landing. Look at the... I thought I wasn't going to show you the landing, but look at this fly past to the Space Center. We go at really high speeds, and then you turn the engines off, do a tight bank until you lose all your velocity, get the landing gear out, turn your brakes on, and just drop down. So it was one of the keys, or the keyboard keys, the command keys. I set it up so that the parachute released and the coupler disconnected at the same time. So it didn't auto-release, it was done with the control commands. At least the wings didn't fall off, yes. In fact, with only 2 engines, I don't think this aircraft can fly fast enough to rip its own wings off, unlike when it's got 4. In fact, I'd like a control key to be able to turn on and off the engines. And there we go. Tree scanned. The rover's still out there. So, if I get my mouse cursor back in game, I think we'll be able to scroll around, and you can see in the background there's the Kestrel 4X drop probe. We might even be able to go to it. Yep, we can fly it. We could probably recover, but I was thinking, like, what if... yeah, chat wasn't appearing previously. Like, here's the rover. It's like, I always forget which end is the front. Here's a real close-up look. You can see we've got 1 battery in the front there, 2 batteries in the back, and the robot arm, an antenna and the solar panels. There we go. So let's just park there, right next to the tree, because if we ever need to scan the tree again, we can. Can I upgrade the runway? I don't think I need to. I think it's fully upgraded, isn't it? Oops, wrong button. Oh no, there is an upgrade available, but it can carry up to 140 tons. I'm only going to upgrade things when I need to, because look at how much money it costs. It's more than half the amount of money we've got, and we're supposed to be getting more money, not less. Speaking of getting more money, let's have a look. So we've got this contract to explore Eve. We get 161,000 in completion. It doesn't actually say what we get if we get rid of the mission. Only completion. Let's get rid of that, I think. Is there? Does it say anything else, like for failure? Yeah, there we are. Look, failure. So some of these have a failure on them, and some of them don't. So I mean, I don't want it. At least I don't. No, we'll keep it in case we choose to go to Eve later. Let's see what missions there are, shall we? So, so we can either extract ore from Eve, which I don't think we're in a position to do that. We can extract ore. We've got the ability to do that. Going to Eve would be difficult with the amount of money we've got at the minute, I think. Extract ore from Minmus and deliver it to Kerbin. That might be worth doing. We could design a ship to do that, right? Repair a satellite in orbit of Kerbin. Repair a damaged solar array. Yeah, unfortunately, Slam Digo Pad Res, you've been warned about your chat conduct a few times by the moderators. Please do adhere to what they say. We don't like banning people. I mean, it's very difficult because I don't want to do it at all. But if people don't do as asked and do break the rules, then unfortunately we do it. Okay, so you've been asked not to spam commands, and you've been asked to not repeat questions. Please don't. Thank you. It just makes my life more difficult, to be honest, but as well as the moderators. And I'm sure you don't want to make things difficult for me or them. And they're volunteers, the moderators, so we want to keep things the best for them. Science data from the surface of Eve. Position satellite in orbit of Duna. This is all stuff really far away now. Conduct gravimetric surveys of Kerbin near a particular zone. That will get us 50 grand. Is that worth it? Oh, there's a bit of advance. And there's a completion there. Might be worth it. Where is that? So it's zone 5QNB. Let's go to the tracking station. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Here. Gravimetric scans around there by the looks of it. Several gravimetric scans. What do we reckon, folks? DJ's like, wait, we don't get paid? We've been through this egg. You're paid with kindness. Kindness shouldn't be a currency. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit stuck for what we can do. Bring volcanic rock back with you. From where? Find a volcanic rock. Have a Kerbal pick it up and return it to Kerbin. We suspect you can find one of these in the craters, Midlands, or impact ejector biomes. Oh, is that from the moon? We are paid in a sense of pride and accomplishment. Yes, Brandon. It doesn't actually say... Oh. Eve. It does say Eve. Everything wants us to go to Eve. Although, having said that, maybe if we just took all of the jobs that means we need to go to Eve, and then just go to Eve with one ship. I mean, the whole title of this live stream is Interplanetary Ship 1. Maybe if we accept enough, we can do it? Okay. Return to orbit return to Kerbin from orbit of Eve. That's going to be quite difficult to do, I think. That is probably going to be really difficult to do. We can't just leave vessels in orbit forever. Yeah, that's true. What other stuff was it from Eve then? Extract units of ore from Eve. That sounds like it'd be really difficult for us to do at the minute. Science data from the surface of Eve. That could be a good one to do, because this one we've got to splash down into the oceans, and surely that counts as the surface. Right? So... Eve is that moon. No. Eve is a planet, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's a planet too. We'll accept that. If we accept enough of these, we'll get some money. There we go. Also, some of these that we don't like, we can decline and other offers might come in. So let's have a look at some Terra. Right, we're going to keep these Duna ones. We'll get rid of these gravimetric surveys. I don't want them. Test a mammoth liquid fuel engine orbiting Gilly. We are not going to orbit Gilly. Not anytime soon. Duna again. Duna. It's lots of Duna stuff. Let's see. Finish construction of rover on the surface of the moon. I'm not sure about that. Ooh. Oh, hang on. What's this? We want you to test a liquid fuel engine splashed down at Kerbin. It's not a lot of money, but it's an easy one, so we'll accept that. This is rock from Eve. I'm planning on going into the ocean, so that's no good. Let's have a look. Repair satellite in orbit of Kerbin. That could be worth doing. We just got to repair a solar array, so take a Kerbal up with a repair kit, I guess. Yeah, let's get rid of that. How many of these can I get rid of? My reputation does go down a little bit whenever I decline. Plant a flag on Minmus. You kidding me? We've done that, but look at the completion actually. That might be worth doing. If there's a couple of things to do to Minmus, we could do that quickly. Plant a flag on Minmus. Because there's something else. Extract ore from Minmus and deliver it to Kerbin. It's a particular amount of ore. Oh no, 600 units of fresh ore. It doesn't say what ore. And that's worth a lot of money. I think we're going to Minmus, folks. Yeah, it is even easier to land on than the moon. Right. Minmus. Minmus. Look at that. We've got lots of money now. Right. We'll come back here. And... yes. Right. We need a special Minmus craft now. We've never done... at least I don't remember ever doing digging rocks on any planetary body. So instead of using the TR11 because it is huge and expensive, let's use the TR10. Okay. We'll open the second stage and merge it on. Let's see if I can remember how to fly this. This is going to be crazy. Gilly is easier than the hardest planet. Interesting. Now on the top of here, oh, this is what we're. This is going to have to be the lander. You know what? If this is, we have got a space station there. We're going to have to put a docking port on this, alright? We need structural stuff. Oh, that's the wrong size. I need a really big, structurally changey bit. Thought that would do it. That might do it. The only problem is that... oh, it's going to have to be in a fairing as well, isn't it? Payload fairing. Is that the right size? No, it's not the right size. No, no, no. That's not the right position. There we go. That's going to be a multi-stage mission. You need to send a probe with an ore scanner to Minmus to survey it for ore sites. Then build a station on the ground with a mining module. Finally, after it mines up the ore, you need to transport the ore. Yeah, I'm going to try and do it all at the same. So what I'm going to try and do is this the second stage of the TR10 I'm going to try and have in orbit, and I'm going to use that with the ore scanner, which I haven't got yet. Can't remember where the ore scanner is. That's the survey scanner. Orbital scanner, scanning type, all resources. So that's going to have to go on here. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Which way does this enter the atmosphere? Oh, it enters the atmosphere in that direction. We don't want it on that side. We want it on this side. We want it on this side, folks. Here we go. That scanner might actually make its way through. Jack, imagine this is going to be awesome. Why not have the rocket and have a miner? So the idea now is that I was going to put a docking. That's a big docking port. Maybe a big docking port is a good idea. Hello? There we go. So that goes on there, and then we put a craft on top. So I'm not 100% sure this will work, but I know we're going to try. Ooh, I'm getting a bit of framey. All of a sudden. Like, it was fine. But the game just decided to just go, nope. So this is the TR10 MX Dig. There we are. Yeah, the game has just completely decided to. CPU's fine, RAM's fine. Let's check the graphics card. Hello? Hang on a second, let's try again. Oh, it's okay now. It's all good. Do you have all the science unlocked? Yes. Yes, I have all science unlocked. So don't need to worry about that. So, let's have a look at... Is it cargo? I don't think so. Forgot about the ground thingy. Oh, there's so many... Oh, here we go, look. There's the converter. We don't need to convert the ore. We just need to drill the ore and bring it back, right? And it doesn't have to be big. It can take as long as it takes. Having said that, though, we do need storage for it. And I did that. Yeah, I did it in Korea. What episode number? We're in... Did I put what? Oh. The title of the light... Oh, it's season 4. I've lost my thingy. 27. So we're 27 live streams in, and that's what we've managed to do. Right, we need an ore container. That's a large holding tank. That's too large. It can hold 1,500. We don't need that much. What's that? That's a fuel tank. What's that? That's a Xeon container. What's that? That is one as well. That is one as well. What? Right, okay. Can I organize things by resource and choose ore? Yeah, there we go. Small holding tank, 300. What was the mission told us to do? 600. Wow, that's quite big. What are these? They are 75 each. If I do 8 of them, what's that? I need my math. Something's going a bit funny with my computer. Not everything seems to be working. Never mind. All the important stuff seems to be going still. So, if we have 8 of them, in an arrangement around the craft, that would work. But I bet it's not efficient. We need 2 small holding tanks, don't we? Okay. Let's go with liquid fuel then. No, not EVA. There we go. So I want a big flat one-ish. What's that got in it? Dry mass, liquid fuel and oxidizer. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be enough to lift us back up. This is the thing, you see. Like, we might be able to do some tests. I wonder if we can get these on radially. And then just to nudge them. Just so it looks a bit better. There we go. You're watching on an 82-inch TV. Nice. Anyone told you they kind of look like the actor Nick Cage? No. What? Why? I don't know why it's not centering very well. Is it centering around the middle of the circle and my rocket isn't in the middle? I think that's the problem. We now need some engines for the surface. We're going to use these ones. Oof. There. Okay, now this can be autonomously controlled. So if we do ideally we want a good one. What does that one do? It's got a data transmitter, it's got probe controls, it's got stability assist. That one's even better, I think. That one's even better. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's huge. No, we'll have this one. There we go. So there's the core of the ship. We need to give it power. Yep. We're going to need some solar panels. So let's give it a couple of them on the side. Well, that didn't work. Why is that not? I mean, it's probably putting it on the inside of the barrel there, which is a pain. I will... Which way? I'll just put one on each side myself. Which type was it? There's the 3x2. I don't want the 3x2. It doesn't look as cool. At least I don't think it does anyway. There we go. That's close enough. Right, let's give it an antenna. An antenna. Community. Not community. Communicating. Put it anywhere, it doesn't matter. Now we need drills, don't we? Drills. Or stuff. That's thermal. We don't need thermal. Hang on a minute. Is this going to be able to make its way back through the atmosphere? Maybe. I have no idea. Apparently I look nothing like Nick Cage. Well, there's the... Oh, hang on a minute. We need it by name. Where's the Diggy Diggies? There's the Diggy Diggy Junior, which I think is more than enough. There we go. Do we need... How much does it dig? Let's have a look. Core heat, that's probably alright. Required cooling, that's probably alright. Uh, 0.3 ore a second. You're coming to see because you really like rockets in space. Well, there you go, boy. You're in the right place. We're going to try and put a rocket into space. And it's a brand new one. And we're going to try and do it first time. I mean, the drill looks like it goes down. Oh, we haven't got landing legs. Definitely need landing legs. Will the small ones be enough? Medium ones. Let's go with medium ones. Yes, medium. So if I put landing legs there, and then also put landing legs there. We'll have to move the... let's move the communicatory thing. Put it on the engine. That's not going to get hot at all, right? And then maybe we put the drill here. Move this solar panel up. I mean, the drill goes lower than the legs. So that should work, right? I feel like we should have 2 drills on this. Go on then, we'll have 2 drills. This is going to be heavy. Getting back out of an orbit. Then again, it's Minmus. And we can do fuel transfers, can't we? I think. Anyway. What else does it need? Come on, chat. I want to make this first time. Good evening, Gecko. Welcome to the stream. I tell you what. We are somewhat into the stream. Should we do a game giveaway? Does one of the moderators want to do a game giveaway? See if it works. I have no idea if it'll work. Don't all do it at once. Maybe one of the moderators say who's going to do it. Brandon said yes. Okay. So Brandon's doing it. Solar. We've got solar here. So if we extend the solar array, that's fine. Antenna. Yeah, we've got an antenna on the rocket engine just there because that's the best place for an antenna. Parachutes. We have to land this back on Kerbin. And we're going to be landing it with the second stage probably. But are we going to be landing it with the second stage? Won't that explode? Brandon clicked it. Okay, we'll see if it works. Okay, I see the game giveaway notification going out on Twitch, and I see it go out in the Discord. Hopefully that all works lovely. I've lost the game. Here we go. Yeah, we've got to land this, and I'm kind of feeling like we shouldn't try and land it with the second stage. Like, we should decouple it partway through the landing and just try and land it by itself. So let's do that. I mean, the YouTube people would have seen it popped up on screen. It doesn't go to YouTube chat at the minute. I still need to make the part of the stuff that goes in. It looks like Starship, but in a new upgrade. I mean, it is somewhat loosely based on Starship. Yeah, it's not SpaceX's Starship. No, it's the basic idea is somewhat similar. There's a lot of similarities. Parachutes. I'm getting distracted. We're going to try and do this in one stream. We're going to go there, do everything, and come back. I don't know how many parachutes we need, so I'm going to overcook it. I'm going to give us 4 parachutes. For some reason, and I have no idea why, the parachutes have decided to be at the bottom of the order here, so we're going to have to watch that as we go. There we go. Put that at the top. And there's a decoupler somewhere. Oh no, it's not a decoupler, it's a docking port. So we're going to have to be careful when we're coming back into the atmosphere that we're going to have to be able to undock at the right time. So let's retract the legs. The only thing I'm worried about is that I don't think this has got enough fuel. Is this rocket reusable like Starship? Yes, the bottom section is, and the second stage is as well. So, if you want, you could go back probably about 4 or 5 live streams, and you would see this re-entering the atmosphere. It mostly does okay. I don't repulsively land it. We use parachutes. Repulsive landings is going to be on the TR-11, the next rocket. Okay. It's got parachutes to land. It's got engines to move. It's got the cargo thingies for the drilly bits. It's got landing legs, solar panels, antennas, batteries, control pod thing, and fuel. The only thing is, I don't think it's got enough fuel. So what I might do is I might stick a fuel thingy adapter on it. Also, we don't want those engines to go off anytime soon. We don't want them to go off until after we've decoupled the stage there. Right. Oh, no. Let's just now offset that a little bit. We'll leave a little tiny gap. I think that'll do. Right. So the idea is the booster's going to get us up into the sky. Look, what's our thrust to weight ratio? Where is it? Where is it? That's the... Oh, here we go. Show all values. Yeah, thrust to weight is 1.5, so it will take off. Also, for some reason, that wants to be up here. There we go. Let's do build fairing. It's going to be a very fat fairing. Oh my goodness, what a terrible spaceship this is. You never know, it might actually work. And you've got to remember that in this series, we're using the joystick as well. Okay, so I've got to fly this with the joystick and remember absolutely everything. Oh my goodness. Lego Boy says, I can't wait when Starship 24 does its orbital flight test sometime in November. I know. I'm looking forward to it very much too. And if I'm about and free and available, I will probably stream on Discord and watch it with anybody else that wants to be about. Yeah, well, now, I don't think we need anything on the scanner here. The only thing is that I'm not 100% sure whether this needs cooling. Like radiators. So what's the smallest? That's the smallest radiator panel. So maybe we put them on? Yeah. A couple of small radiators. I don't know what our delta V is going to be. Has it got an antenna? It's got one antenna. And in theory it probably won't need it because we've got community things. Batteries, yeah, we've got battery. We've got a big battery. Okay, let's save the TR-10MX Dig and I guess roll it out to the launch pad. Oh, I've just realised we've got to plant a flag on Minimus as well, which means we should probably take a Kerbal with us. Shouldn't we? Oh, that changes... Well, not everything. Changes things a little bit. Which of the Viewer Plus subscribers are we going to take with us? We'll put a little tiny cabin on the top. What's the smallest thing we can have that has, like... Just put a Mark 1 cockpit on there. It's huge. Oh no. Mark 1 lander can. All of these are massive. This is meant to be a little thing. Oh no. I think it's going to have to be the Mark 1 command pod. And then we'll just put one radiator on the back. Yeah, there we go. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. One of the Kerbals are going to have to risk their life to plant a flag. I feel like it should be one of the ones with lower amounts of stars, because I'm pretty sure planting a flag gives you good experience. Yeah. Let's build the fairing again. Needs to be more pointed than that. I don't care if there's a little bit more weight. There we go, that's better. Needs to be aerodynamic. I mean, it doesn't look the best at being aerodynamic, does it? Right. fly a mineral miner to a moon with a Kerbal on board and bring it back safely. Bearing in mind, if we're running low on fuel, we could refuel at the place nearby, so we'll see. Right, the game giveaway is going. How many people have entered the giveaway? Whoever started the giveaway. Two people. There you are, folks. Oh, never mind. You found a way. I did find a way. I did find a way. Right then. Let me just double check a couple of things. Make sure that everything's all good. Yep, that looks all good on my side. Right, I have no idea at all if we've got enough fuel and Delta V to do this mission. I've mined ore in Kerbal Space Program before, but only ever on the surface of Kerbin. So we're going to be breaking a few boundaries here, folks. Have a little drink. Right. Oh, it doesn't even fit on the screen. I have to zoom out a little bit. Okay, we don't have. Oh, we don't need an ablator. There we go. Fox Trends entered the giveaway as well. There we go. We're going to get some rich dust from the moon. Yes, from Minmus. Okay, so let's check the initial staging. We've got various different things holding it up, and we've got lots of sets of engines at the bottom there. We've got a grand total of I think it's 13 rocket motors, and the second stage is just a single oh, is it single? Has it got dual bits on the side? Oh no, there's four nozzles on that. So at least the first stage and the second stage appear to be set up correctly. And the fairing is on there as well, so we'll give it a go. Brandon says, is Minmus the ice cream one? Yes. You know what? I forgot to put a Kerbal in it. We've got to go back. Yeah, this will probably work. It'll probably work, except we forgot to put our Kerbal on board. One of the things we need to be careful about is that the Kerbal can actually get out the hatch. And the good news is, on Minmus, you don't need ladders and stuff. Let's have a look. Is the hatch obstructed? No. That should be fine. Right, we need to choose a Kerbal. See, Brandon has definitely been to Minmus. So I'm going to randomly choose one of the 1-star ones. Because remember, this can pilot itself. It's the first stage, the Super Heavy. It's similar. It is a little bit similar. To be honest, I designed the TR10 a long time ago, and it's a little bit strange to see how much the real-life Starship is developing into something that's similar to this. Right. I think we're going to take Jacko Geld, because why not? There we are. I said we was going to take a 1-star Kerbal. We are taking a 1-star Kerbal. Guys, 25 degrees in my office now. It's meant to be weird. Winter. I think we've got a raid. I don't know if it will show up on the screen because we've disabled the old alerts. But Ice King of Space has raided with a party of 15 viewers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. What a time to join, folks. What a time to join. Oh my goodness. Right. This is a full career playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. We're doing it with the joystick, the flight controls. We've unlocked all the science, and now we're going to try drilling on the moon for the first time ever. I'm flying a spaceship that I've never flown before, and there's a Kerbal on board. Now, so far, we've only killed 3 Kerbals in the entire series, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We actually have a game giveaway going on at the moment. I'm sure one of my modifiers will let you know... Moderators will let you know about it in case anybody wants to join the giveaway. But here we go then, folks. Let's get things up and going. So, throttle to maximum. Looks like I've got a little bit of frames. Are we looking good on the frames? Ooh, it's crawling a little bit. Let me just come out the game and go back in again. There we go. That's smooth. Don't know what that's all about. Okay, so throttle to maximum. And we'll turn SAS on, which I think is... No, that's the landing gear. So let's try... There we go. I'll turn the SAS on. It's the button at the back there. God, I ain't done this in a while. Right then. Here's the pressure now. You're just about to take off, and then people come in and raid, and you're not used to raids. Oh, here we go then. Full throttle. Good luck, Jacko Gold. Here we go. 3, 2, 1... Okay, we've cleared the pad. Everything looks pretty stable. We're accelerating. A little bit slower than what I'd like, but never mind. Now, I haven't flown this rocket in a while. If I remember correctly, we have to rotate the rocket. Whoa, too much. There we go. What are we at now? We've just passed 3 kilometers. Speed is still going good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, it is starting to oscillate a little bit with that massive fairing on it. Can I get it to pitch over a little? Will that disturb some of the oscillations? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. We're slightly off track, but it doesn't matter. Still got half the fuel in the first stage remaining. Roll program complete indeed. We're probably going through max Q or something close to it right now. Whoa, steady. Steady. Like I say, this is the first time I've flown this rocket in a while. We've been doing stuff with aeroplanes. Oh, we're 20 kilometers up now. So we almost certainly have made it into space. What is our... Let's see. Oh, we're not quite up to space yet. Okay. That doesn't matter. Here we go. Getting ready for separation and immediate ignition of second stage. There we go. We're away. Now, hopefully, we can get ourselves into... Oh, yep. We need to push this open there. Get that to rotate round. I am going to deploy the fairing. Not yet, though. Not yet. There you see up the skirt to the second stage. I'm hoping we can get this thing into a high enough orbit before we lose the first stage, because we haven't got the mods that allow us to keep both. I think it's like 14 kilometers or something that we're allowed to be separated. Has it gone already? No, it's still there. Okay, let's push that out a little bit. The second stage. Right, how far away is the first stage? I can't remember how far a stage can be without it disappearing. You know? What will happen to the first stage? We're going to try and bring it back down. There, it's 30 kilometers away. Is it 40 something? Or is it 80? I can't remember. Ah, right. We're just going to have to push this stage as much as I can for a little while. And then we'll switch. Oh, look, the space station's nearby. Right. I think that's as much as I dare. It's still there. Can we switch to it? No, can we do it from the Space Center? I can't remember if this is all going to go wrong. We'll see. We're going to try and land the first stage. Everything might go horribly wrong by going back to the Space Center, but let's find out. Straight to the tracking station. Oh, we've got things that aren't showing. Here we go, here we go. There it is. There it is, we found it. There's the booster. Fly the booster. Here we go. So the booster will be re-entering the atmosphere soon. Here it is. Let's put it down so it's in its retrograde. That is, we've got drogue chutes and chutes to come out of this to try and get it to land. It does have a heat shield on the end, but that is pretty much pointless now because, well, we're floating. Hopefully we can get it to land before we need to go back to the second stage. In the past, this has worked. So it does come down in this direction. At least I think it does. Where's the drogue chutes? Drogue chutes are on the top. Here we go. Let's get ready. The only thing I can do is pop chutes when it's slow enough. Luckily, this is so huge and so light that it just decelerates quite nicely, and the spinning motion actually really helps too. Right, we're 8 kilometers up and still need to slow down. I'm going to turn SAS off because it just makes things worse. Drogue chutes are coming out now. There we go, there's the drogues. We're still going way too quick for normal chutes. 1.5 kilometers up. There's the normal chutes. There we go. And they'll open up soon as well, I think. So we don't repulsively land this booster. We have got 800 meters to wait, though, to go down. Let's just check the map. See, look. The second stage is starting to come back down again. 95. Can we wait that long? I don't know. Maybe. Like, if we cut some chutes, maybe. Make it go down faster. 81, 80, 70. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to boost this second stage back up again. We will certainly try our best. Okay, there we go. Recover the vessel. Okay, that's the first stage recovered. We've done it, everybody. That's that bit done. I should have pushed the second stage just that little bit more. But let's see if we can do it, okay? Straight to the... No, I don't want to know about that. We recovered the funds, but I don't care. Straight back to the tracking station. Where's the second stage? There it is. It's currently just past the line. Let's fly it and get it going. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I should have pushed it more. Let's see. We can always have another attempt. Just bring it back in. Right. Let's have a look. Actually looks like we might be alright. Who won the giveaway? We don't know. Do you want to end the giveaway, Brandon? Okay. We've got into an orbit. We are going to be touching the atmosphere.
Fantastic.
The giveaway winner, congratulations, Foxtren. Fantastic. There you go. There's the winner. Congratulations to you. You won Back for Blood. That was the giveaway we were doing there. Let's deploy that fairing. There we go. Fairing has been deployed. I guess we should really extend the antennas and the solar panels on the second stage. Probably should have done that earlier, really. And I don't see any reason why we shouldn't extend the solar panels and the communication stuff on the lander either, because I don't think there's going to be... Oh, you know what we didn't do? I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but the lander has no RCS. We're going to have to dock the second stage to the lander. So, yeah, that's not great, is it? Right, where are we now? We're not quite back up in space yet, but we will be. We do have nearly half of our fuel remaining. I am tempted to go to the space station. It doesn't actually tell us how many meters of delta V we've got. Has Foxtrend won 2 in a row? Don't know, actually. Looks like our apogee is going to be fine. We just need to keep warping until we're back fully in space. I think what we'll do is we'll go to Minmus, assess the... Oh, do we need to assess the fuel situation there or not? I don't know. Yeah, and it is some sort of elite look, that's, isn't it? There we go. We're just going to go prograde for a moment. There we go. And we're just going to boost our orbit so that we're not going to fall back into the atmosphere on the other side. So, throttle up. There we go, that's fine. Right, we've made it to orbit. I think we're going to risk it and go to Kerbin. Not to Kerbin, go to Minmus. So let's have a look in the map. Where is Minmus? Minmus is over there. Okay. We need to do some sort of... maybe start our burn there? I don't know. Message Meme Book watching on YouTube. Welcome. I feel like if we burn here, we're going to do quite good. And actually, we're intersecting where our orbital planes are pretty close. So that's not too bad. Okay, let's go. Oh, it is pointing prograde. Power, electrical charge is all good. You got to head off. Thank you very much for coming by. Catching a live stream. Yes, it's good to catch a live stream, isn't it? Okay, here we go. We're going to throttle up. And those two side engines, actually, I'm going to turn them off. Because we don't need them when we're in the vacuum of space. It's less fuel efficient to use them. The reason those two small side engines are there is to give the second stage enough boost to get into orbit while we're landing the first stage. So we've landed the first stage. The second stage is up. I've got a funny feeling we're not going to get to Minmus on this fuel. I think it's going to be very close. I mean, if we accidentally go to the moon, that's fine. We can refuel there. I don't know, actually. If we can just get to that space station at Minmus and just take all the fuel, well, I think we might be alright. I think we might be getting to... Oh, there's an intersection with the moon. I mean, I don't want an intersection with the moon. Maybe we can just ignore the moon? I don't know how... I don't think it's going to give us much of a kick. Ugh. Okay. Cannot warp so far. Okay, let's warp here. We haven't ran out of fuel yet. The thing is that we're not getting a calculation for how much delta V we've got, and I don't know why. Not sure why. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't think the moon's going to give us too much of a trajectory change. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not too bad. In fact, we've got a Minmus encounter already. Look at that. Look at that. Where is it? There it is. I just hope it's the right way round. You guess the two engines that are off are in the same tab. Yes. Yes, they are. I think. Discount engineer. Pretty sure they are. Right, let's warp to this encounter, shall we? I feel like just getting there and hooking up to the space station would be brilliant. Remember, we can get the lander to go down. We can connect to the space station while the lander's down. Here we go. This isn't going to be the best capture we've ever had. I guess we need to get ready for a retrograde maneuver. Let's fast forward a little bit. Whoa! No, that's too much. Full power. Are we turning round? Oh, we are turning round. We're literally turning. We're spiraling. Almost. What? Why is it tumbling? Just told you to go retrograde. Oh my goodness. I gave it too much of a kick. Okay, let's hope we can capture without too much fuel use. Come on. There it is. Right. We need to bring it in closer. Let's orbit at around that much, whatever that much is. And we'll walk down there. It's too bad. Yeah. We definitely need more fuel to get back. Where is Jack? Oh, girl. Is he just because it's in the map view? Oh, there's Jack, a girl there. This ship looks like just glued some random sciencey looking thing to the engine. What? It's all fine. Don't worry about it. It's probably... There you are. There's... Oh, there we are. Right, now let's find... Where's the space station? I don't know. Let's... Oh, there's the space station. I just hope we're going round the planet in the same direction, because we often come in the wrong way. Right, let's have a look. So if I fast forward... Oh god, we're going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way round. We might have to bring a refueling mission. Tell you what we'll do, right? We'll land the orbiter, right? That will make us lighter. So let's bring... Did you ever use the SpaceX Starship in the game? I don't understand what you're asking, sorry. Let's get our orbit a little closer. We'll orbit around 14. Why are we orbiting so slowly? I don't know. Our communications back to Kerbin seem fine. The communication network is actually going crazy. What's this? Are we not fast forwarding yet? Fast forward. Warp to here, please. That's more like it. Oh my goodness. Well, yes, we haven't got enough fuel to get back, but don't worry. I'm worrying. We'll do something about it. Okay. Let's just make sure that our ship goes round into a retrograde. We'll get ourselves into an orbit. We'll drop the lander. I mean, did you ever build the SpaceX Starship on KSP? No. The closest thing I've built is the TR-10, which we're flying now. So I'm going to disconnect... No, wait, not yet. I want to bring this down. About 20. There we go. Right, now, here we go, folks. This is where things might go a bit wrong. Undock. Right. Now, switch over to the other craft. It seems to have Oh no, the crossfeed was on. So we've been draining fuel out of this bit as well. Hang on, did we leave a tug at the space station? I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay. So, RCS on. And I think we can just use the joystick. And let's turn the engine off. I don't trust the engine. There we go. Can we get that back on again? There, okay. We've reconnected it back up again. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't realise. Disable crossfeed. Fail is not an option. It's not an option. We're going to do this. I don't know how much... Like, if I bring up both of these tanks together... How much we can fill... Because if we can fill this one up completely... We can pump fuel across, yes. Okay, so that's actually okay. What we could do is bring another second stage to bring them back again. Look at that. We've actually managed to fill it up. Right. Let's do that then. Let's undock now. Right. Can we do the scanning? Deploy scanner. Right. Resource. Or. Why not? Toggle overlay. I have no idea what the overlay is. I haven't done this before. Perform orbital scan. You must be in a stable polar orbit. Oh, a stable... I didn't know about the stable polar orbit. Okay, let's use the RCS, the monopropellant, to just knock these two ships out of the same orbit path. Like, I'll bring myself down a little bit. And hopefully that'll be fine. Otherwise you're mapping the same bit every orbit. I don't want to map it all. Do I need to map it all? Is it actually asking me to? Doesn't actually say that we have to map anything. So we'll see. Right, let's switch to the lander. Let's extend the legs. We're going to try and land. And at least get that flag planted. Oh look, you can see in the background, you can see the moon and you can see Kerbin. I just need to mine something. Yeah, I suppose I don't even need the scanner. Might have had enough fuel if I didn't bring the scanner with me. Okay, let's have a look here. So we can turn these engines on. They're currently not activated, so let's throttle down and activate them. And I guess I want to land somewhere on the bright side of the moon. So let's go to about here. If we walk to about there and then start changing our trajectory, we might be able to land in this icy area. Oh, we didn't test the Terrier engine splashdown at Kerbin. We'll have to do that sometime soon. And then I think we'll be alright actually, because I think we'll be able to quickly adjust our trajectory. So let's get ourselves retrograde. Remember, Jacko Geld is not piloting this. We've got the computers doing it. So let's throttle up gently. Whoa! That was way too much. Damn. Maybe we should reduce the amount of throttle on these engines. There we go. Right, while we're here, we'll land first, then we'll check in at the space station. I can't remember if the Minma space station has a tug or not. If it does have a tug, it can deliver some fuel to the second stage. If it doesn't, we'll have to fly another ship out. But don't worry, everything will be fine. Let's fast forward to about here. Right, how far above the surface are we? About 8 kilometers, okay. Let's get ourselves retrograde. In theory, this should be easy. Oh, it's calculating delta V now. We've got 946 meters per second. What we could probably do is actually use this to go between the space station and the second stage. Maybe? We'll find out. We'll have a look at the space station after we've landed. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get this fuel back up. I feel like fast forwarding a little bit. And I feel like starting to... Let's just activate those engines. Yes, because I don't know. We can do a hop if we need to. We've got enough fuel. We've got enough delta V. That looks like it's going to be quite good. We just want to try and get rid of a lot of our sideways motion. So we're getting ready to pull off on the power. Because it's that sideways motion that really causes a problem, in my opinion. Like, the last thing you want to be doing is dragging along the ground. There we go. We need to get this flag planted anyway. Maybe we'll be able to mine some stuff on the way. There we go. Oh, our frame of reference just changed from orbit to surface. That's why the spacecraft just jolted slightly. Do those orbits cross? Seems risky. It probably crosses a little bit, Brandon. Right, we're starting to get a little bit lower. These engines are actually really difficult to control. It's like nearly all or nothing. There's water. It's not water. I think it's meant to be ice. Oh my goodness. Is that some debris down there? I think actually that's some debris. Okay, we've still got like nearly 2 kilometers to go. You can see the shadow. There's the shadow. Yeah, I love the KSP music too. It's one of the few games that I actually leave the music on. Right, I've got to get the right balance here between taking our time with the landing and also letting it drop out the sky fast enough so we're not doing it forever. Whoa. I did too much then. See, I could thrust limit these, but then the problem is that both of them have to be perfectly thrust limited exactly the same. I'm going to do it. I'm going to thrust limit them 50% each. That way I can use my joystick a little bit more precisely. You know what? I'm tempted to thrust limit even more. 25%. Just going to make sure they're even, otherwise the whole craft will flip over. No, not only 2 engines will crash, Brandon. 2 engines is fine. We've got decent reaction control wheels. We are getting pretty close to the surface though now, and we're going at 23 meters per second. So let me just throttle that a little bit down to about 9. There we go. It's going to be close. There we are, far. We're going down at about 2 meters per second. 12 meters high. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. We're on the surface. Quick save. Which button's quick save? I can't remember. Oh, I've forgotten. Hang on. KSP. Quick save. In case of any krakens. F5. Right. F5. Quick saving. There we go. I discount engineer, as much as I trust my community to a point, it only takes one of them to tell me the load key and then we end up going the wrong way. Right, let's see now if this hatch is unobstructed enough for an EVA. Okay. Can I use the joystick? I can't use the joystick for an EVA. I can't remember why. Something to do with the limitations of the number of keybinds, I think. But we're down on the surface. Plant the flag. Plant the flag. Yes, contract complete. I mean, we've got no way of getting home. Load is F9 for reference, but yeah, fair enough. Alt F4. See? DJ Egg knows exactly what it is. Name the site. I think we are stuck. Are not going home. That's the name of the site. I think we are not going home. Oh dear. There we go. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave Jack on the surface. We're going to switch to the vehicle. We're going to turn both the engines off because it just seems like a good idea. There we go. Let's now have a look at the power situation. Actually, did we read the contract complete? Yes, we did. We got some money! Right. Oh, we've got the electrical charge. That's good. Let's deploy a drill. And deploy the drill on this side. Well, at least we got ground contact. That works. Start the harvesting. And start the harvesting. There is ore in the tank. Fantastic. I mean, it's coming in slowly, but there is ore in the tank. Let's get our Kerbal back inside. So, turn your RCS on, matey. Up you go. Now, getting back on here is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Also, I can't remember. I think, is it space to grab on? Oh, it's F. Oh, B for board. There we go. Okay. Control Alt Delete. Just send me all your keyboard shortcuts right now. So, as far as the mission goes, it's mostly going well. Jack's planted his flag. We are acquiring ore. We're going to have the ore in our vessel. We just need to land it on Kerbin. And I don't know how we're going to do that. So, I guess let's do another quick save. Because if the Kraken comes, I'm reloading. So we've got 0.05. How's the power looking? Power's looking fine. Is it not calculating what's in the tank? Wow, well, oh, hello. Is it me? Or did that stop going up? Or do I have to start them again? Oh my goodness. This is going to take a long time to do. Oh, we haven't turned the radiator on, I don't think. Thermal efficiency is 0.7%. Well, let's turn the radiator on. I think the core temperature is rising. I think the ore rate is decreasing. Oh my goodness. That one's got 0.7 in it. Oh, that one's got 0.7 in it now. I have no idea what that thermal is. Radiator works best on the same part the drill is attached to? I did not know that.
Can I leave this here drilling? I don't think I can. Although it does seem to be just drilling and drilling and drilling now. Like it seems to have got to some sort of thermal equilibrium. We are drilling at night though, and it's draining our power. That's fine. This drill seems really bad. It is really bad, Brandon. Oh, and it will stop when it gets too hot. I see. Well, it stopped when we ran out of power. But now we've got full of power again. So we can start the drills again. Thermal efficiency there is much better. Oh my goodness, that's much better. And the efficiency goes down over time because the radiator... What is Jackaglow's pilot? Okay. Perhaps not an ore-rich area. That's a good point, actually. That is a very good point. It might not be an ore-rich area. We've got to do 300, right? This one over here stopped, or it didn't start. Thermal efficiency just went up, and then the thermal efficiency goes back down. Oh my goodness. Maybe this is something that we come back to. I think it might be. I think this might be something that I'll just have to have going to one side or something. Like what? When does the... I don't know when the mission runs out. In like 4 years? It's going to take like days, isn't it? I wonder if the thermal efficiency would be better if not both of them are running. Well, the thermal efficiency is still getting worse, even with just one. Yeah, I need 600 units of ore. And we've got 0.96. We're nearly a 600th to the way there. 5% ore is about mid-range for the surface. At least it was not a zero ore area. Yeah, it's not doing great. We need a big old drill machine. Yeah, we'll just do it. I'll just do it between live streams. I will. I'll do it between live streams. I'll get it ready for next time for us to fly back. How does that sound, folks? Maybe we can send an engineer with another part. No. Brandon says do it between live streams. No, if you want me to, I will record the entire thing and let you sit down and watch the 7 hours that it takes to happen. At least they don't stop now from overheating. Like, they only stop when the sun goes down. Ooh. And then I can start it back up again. So if I stop the harvester, it says inactive, right? And I think it goes to 5% straight away. I guess if we could find more than 5%, that'd be good. We haven't even got... Oh, we got 1.4 units. See, look, the thermal efficiency just disappears there. It's almost worth stopping and starting, right? I don't know about that. The ore rate doesn't seem to move either. Why is the lander bouncing up a bit? Oh, that's just Kerbal Space Program. And just the strange physics. Okay. We did mine some. Okay. So that sort of worked. Maybe if we just come with like another radiator or 7 to just stick on the side. Let's save. And we'll just go and switch to the space station. Just see what the situation is over there. Switch to space station. It is a time warp quirk there. Let's have a look. What we got here? That's a crude land. It does have a lander. And it does have fuel modules. How much fuel have we got on board? Not a massive amount. The fuel tank is full. That fuel tank isn't full. Ugh. We've got no parts on board either. So I don't think we're going to solve our problems from the spaceship. We're going to have to send another spaceship to refuel and come back with, I think. Actually, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Our lander has enough Delta V just to get home, doesn't it? Can't we just come up to the space station, grab some fuel, and then head home that way? We don't need another spaceship, do we? I'm right, aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? I think so. I think so. Does one of the moderators want to do another giveaway? How many giveaways have we done? We've only done one. Let's try and get another 2 in before the end. Let's use Starship. Do you mean the TR-10 ship that I built that looks a bit like Starship that got us here in the first place? Anyway, basically, the space station could help us out here. Without the ore, you have enough for direct transfer back to Kerbin. That's a good point. Could an engineer transfer the surface scanner array onto the Minima station and use the fuel to put the station into a needed polar orbit to scan? Yes. The only problem is there's no engineer around here. We'd have to send a new person. Let's go and test that Terrier engine while I'm thinking about it. Hang on, let's come out of map view. Go back to the space sensor. Right then. So apparently we've got a contract to test a Terrier liquid fuel engine splash down at Kerbin. No, the SpaceX Starship or your rocket. I mean, I'm not just gonna. This is a vanilla playthrough, so I'm not just gonna import other ships. Everything I do myself. So if any, just my rocket. Yeah, we could use my rocket, but that's what we got there in the first place with. Let's see here. We need a Terrier engine. Let's start with a control pod of some description. That one. We're going to recover this anyway. Which one's the Terrier? I can't remember now. I think it's that one. So we'll put that one on top. And we'll just put a little booster on the bottom. Will that do it? Oh, hang on a minute. I've just realised it would probably be a good idea to have a parachute, even if this does work. There we go. And also, we don't want the Terrier engine to actually ignite. Well, that seems ridiculous. Let's put the thing on that side and launch it. Let's see if it works. Yes, an engineer could do transfer the surface. Maybe. I don't know if it's too big, the surface scanner. We don't really need the surface scanner. We don't really need the surface scanner. Right, here we go. SAS is on. Throttle is irrelevant. Let's see if we can guide this thing into the water from the launch pad. 3, 2, Hang on, can I get the camera a little bit more accurate? There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? 1! Oh my goodness! That didn't work, 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 that didn't work. We lost a little bit of money there, folks. Oh no. What I should have done was throttle limited that and put something wings on it. Let's do exactly the same thing again, but change it a little bit. I think we can get that into the water. Okay, let's do a thrust limiter on it. We'll bring it down to about 1/3 of its normal thrust. And we'll put some tiny, tiny little control surfaces on it. What's the smallest control surface I have? Is it these winglets? I think it might be these winglets. Okay, it's going to cost us 5 grand, but I think this might work. Let's try it. Right, so SAS on, and go. It's trying. It's working. It's fighting it. The only problem is it's going to go for a long way. I'm having to really pull on the stick here, although it's starting to go quite fast, which is fine. We'll get atmospheric drag. There we are. Everything's fine now. So we're on Kerbin, but we're not splashed down. How late shall I do the parachute, folks? How late shall we do it? Shall we do it at 500? I'm going to do it at 500. It'll be fine at 500, won't it? There you go. There we are. No problem. We can even fast forward time to get down into the water. 5 meters. It was never going to work at 5 meters. So we're splashed down, and now we need to test it. So I think we do a right click and run test. There we go. That's that mission. Contract done. Delete the current. We'll look at the message. There we go. Contract done. It's not a lot of money, but you know what? It's an extremely easy thing to do. I will do lots and lots of easy things if I need to. We'll recover the vessel. It costs us about 5 grand to launch it. And once we've recovered it, we get... What do we get? Science. How much parts do we get? Oh, about 5 grand in parts. It cost us nothing, and we got money. Brilliant. Let's check at the agency here. Plant a flag on the moon. We should do that. We should do that. We'll do it at some point. Maybe I should... No, I don't know. Repair satellite in orbit of Minmus. No. Detect 2 comets with the Sentinel infrared telescope. Don't we have that already? Have a Sentinel infrared telescope on a vessel. Incomplete, apparently. Achieve orbit around the sun. Detect 2 new comets. Hang on a minute. Gather surface deployed ion collector science in the surface of Minmus. I don't think we can do that. Do we have deployed mystery goo? Oh, hang on. Surface deployed mystery goo. We don't have any of those science equipments on Minmus, do we? Or do we? Okay. I don't think we've got an infrared telescope in space, but it seemed like a good idea to put one in space, right? What do you reckon, chat? Let's just quickly leave the facility. I want to check what we've got on the surface of Minmus. So if we just get rid of all of these things. What's that? Toggle sites. Deployed science? Yeah, we've only got science line deployed science on the moon, so we can't do that. What has the owl got in it? Let's fly the owl. Has this got an infrared telescope or has it got something else? I can't remember what it's got on the top. It's an infrared telescope. We've got an infrared telescope already in orbit of the already in the orbit. Let's stop object tracking. So, do I have to put a brand new thing? Or can I use an existing one? Signal's a bit weak, but I would expect that. Let's go back to mission control. Mapping process will happen passively over a length of time as long as you have any active sentinels operating. They do not need to be newly launched. Okay. You will receive progress notifications as suitable comments are mapped. Right. Well, let's do that then, right? Makes sense. Unless I got the wrong infrared telescope and there's more than one. Okay, let's just check a couple of things. Okay, let's come out of here. And we'll have a look at the situation. So, have a Sentinel infrared telescope on a vessel. I'm sure we've got that. Why is it not picking it up? Have I got the wrong type of infrared telescope? I hope not. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is the owl. No, that is an infrared telescope. Oh, it's ticked now. It's realised it. Okay. Start object tracking. Is now mapping asteroids and comets passing near the Juno orbit. Okay. I mean, it's falling. Oh, it's well far away from stuff like the Kerbal Space Center. Eve actually is not too far away. So I guess that's just going to happen passively. Mapping progress will happen passively over a length of time as long as any active sentinels are operating. They do not need to be newly launched. You will receive progress notifications as suitable comets are mapped. Right. Well, that should be fine then. Let's go back to the Space Center. I presume that is now just going to be tracking in some sort of progress update. Oh, we're going to be rolling in the cash. This is working out quite nice, this one. Right. Oh, we've got a game giveaway going on at the moment. How many people have entered the giveaway? Oh, you know what? I can look myself. Can't I? I can log in to the giveaway manager that I wrote. And I can have a look to see how many people have entered the giveaway. I don't know why I'm asking the moderators. 3! So far, 3 people have entered that giveaway. Right, let's just have a look at what we've got here. Are these the same ones? Test engine landed at Minmus. I don't know what engine that is. These surface deployed observations on Minmus seems like a good thing to do at some point, maybe. Comets are not asteroids. Might avoid confusion later. Do I have to tell it to track particular ones? Because I thought it could do either. What we got active at the minute? Right, so we need to plant a flag on the moon and sort out the ore happening on Minmus. No, but you'll find both. Okay, thank you very much, Discount Engineer. What if we send an engineer to the moon to plant a flag and then send them to Minmus to help with something? I mean, we could just do a quick trip to the moon, right? Let's have a look. What can we fly? What have we got that'd be nice and easy for us to take? There's the Buzzard. The Buzzard 5 and Adventure Craft. That was a relatively good ship. The only problem is that I don't know if it'd be a good idea to send that to the moon. Cost us 58 grand as well. Okay, let's ditch that. Let's get the TR10 booster plus new lander. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a good lander. I remember making that one now. Will they need ladders? I think on the moon you don't need the ladders. It's got a science bay as well in there, which we don't need. Okay, let's use this. Let's rip the science off. Let's open this up. What's in the service bay? Control stuff. Booms. Get all that out of there. Get the mystery goo out. We don't need that either. Close it up. Let's move that down. And then I guess we take the top off. Careful with this monopropellant. Think that'll be alright? Are the solar panels going to get broken like that? Maybe. Move them here? Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Hey Bob, if you're not busy in the next 3 weeks, would you mind flying over to the Minimus, Bodge? Bodge a few things together for us. Why in the game is it called Moon, but in real life is Moon? Just different names. Just different names. Don't forget the science and mystery goo packages on this trip. We don't need science and mystery goo packages. I don't think. I don't think that's designed to come back in one piece. Yeah, that can carry a Kerbal down to the surface and back again. But there's no room for any Kerbals on there. We don't want that. Don't save, we don't want that. Right, what we're going to do, we'll do a new ship. We'll start with a booster. We'll put a second stage on it. But on the top of the second stage, we're going to add the passenger module. I spent a lot of time getting these stages and modules working. If I remember correctly, yeah, we can open the end of the rocket up to access the module there, so that's good. I think you called it Luna instead of Moon. What? I don't think so. I think you can call it Luna instead of Moon. I don't think so. There's the Moon. Now this is actually a slightly older version, I think. Oh, I can't remember all the key commands. We'll have to give it a go. Right, so let's get some people on board, shall we? And this one's actually got a rack in it where we can put stuff in the inventory. Oh, I forgot about that. So we can bring more stuff with us. Can we bring more drills and more radiators, like bigger radiators? Is that even a good idea? What we'd have to do is fly the mining ship upwards, modify it, and then fly it back down again. And I don't think that's a good idea. What do you lot think? Science. It's not science, is it? Components. Components. Okay, so there is a large radiator. There's a thermal control system. I think that... Will that fit in there? It will fit in there, but I don't know if a Kerbal can pick it up and move it. What do I do? We're going to be taking a Kerbal to the moon, that's for sure. We need to do that. To plant that flag. Should we take the A team? We'll take the best. Well, actually, not the. Why take the best? Because it. Yeah. Well, let's take Brandon, because he's 2 stars as a scientist. What? You can only get 2 people in there. Oh wow. Okay. In that case, we'll take a scientist and we'll take an engineer. And Jessica Boom's the only engineer we've got. There we go. Sorry, Brandon, you're not going on this one. Oh no, you are going on this one. I mean, what components could we take with us to improve the situation? Can you put landing legs on the 2nd stage? I mean, I could do. You think I should land this on the moon? I don't think I should land this on the moon. That just seems like a terrible idea. That seems like a terrible idea. Let's end the game giveaway. And the winner of the giveaway is... Oh, congratulations.
Fantastic.
Jackamak, you have won the game giveaway. Fantastic. Well done. Yes, moderators, I did that one. I wouldn't want to take this down to the moon. It's not designed for that. Right. What if... Oh, I don't know. Right, hang on a minute. I'm just thinking... What if we use this to go to the moon, refuel it, nip to Minmus, refuel the other one, and then come home? I think that's the plan. That's the plan. There we go. Right, we're off to the moon. We've gone to Minmus. We've run out of fuel. Should we take the opportunity to at least take some parts with us to potentially improve our digging capabilities? Yeah, we're going to take some parts with us. It's probably pointless, but we'll give it a go. I can't remember how much it costs to launch one of these, so we need to be careful. At least we can refuel at the moon station. Okay, it's 88,000. That's not too bad, actually. Right, have we got the crew on board that I wanted? Yes. Let's go back over here. Open up the storage unit. Get the radiators on the thermal system. So there's a small... Oh, that's a small one, and that's the medium one. Okay. So if we put the radiators... Oh, they are... We can just put loads of small radiators on it. And then we'll also need some solar panels. I'm sure we'll need some solar panels. So I guess we can just put the cheap light ones. Yes, come on. We can upgrade things. I'm not sure how many of these we'll need or whether it'll actually work. Mike's here. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. How much is that solar array? Construction part only. Okay, we can't do that. So far, you have actually. So far, I showed you how I got a tree scanned. We built a new lander to extract ore off Minmus. We got it there, but it doesn't extract quick enough. And we managed to get somebody onto the surface so they can do something about it. PC blue screened just before you won the giveaway and missed it. Oh, Jackamak, do you want me to refresh? I can go into the database and make the notification come back. Will that make you feel better? There we go. I'll log into my web hosting. I'll go into the panel, open up the PHP admin, go into the database, go to the giveaways table. No, not the giveaways table. The notifications table for the widget, which is the on-screen thing, and then I will where's it gone? I will edit the row to say sent, change it from 1 to a 0.
Fantastic.
There we go. Congratulations, Jack and Mac. What else can we? I mean, we may as well put stuff on it, right? I mean, it's not that they're not that heavy. I don't think we need another drill. I just think we need more radiators and the solar panels to power the radiators. What about like repair kits and stuff? Is there such a lights? We don't want lights, do we? Oh, back to KSP. Yes. Thank you very much, moderators. I suppose we could actually take the science equipment with us in case we wanted to deploy it. We have the mission to do it, don't we? I mean, I can't remember how to do it. But if we take an EVA experiments kit, I can't remember what the mission was. That's the goo module, right? That's the weather analyzer. We don't want that. The experiment control station. The photovoltaic panels. I can't remember what else it was. Let's save this. Oh no, I clicked launch. It's fine. Will you need extra fuel to be able to send both landers from the Minmus and back to home to Kerbin? Maybe. Lego Boy's got to go. Okay, thank you for coming by. Take care. Okay, we'll recover this vessel. It'll be fine. I'm going to refuel at the moon. I'm going to refuel at the moon. Take as much with me as I can. Because in theory, everything will be fine. Let's just check. So it wants surface deployed ion collector science from the surface of the moon. So what do we have to do? Just collect it. Okay. Ion collector. And surface deployed mystery goo from Minmus. Did I say Minmus or the moon? Let's have a look. Minmus. Okay. Let's take those two things with us. Hopefully it'll be alright. There we go. Little drink. Okay, so have we still got them inside? Yes, we have. Good. So we've got the... Which ones? That's the mystery goo observations. That's the power. That's the science control. We probably need the communitron, I'm guessing. And what's that one? That's the ion collector. That's the one we need. The only problem is how we're going to get... we're probably going to have to fly this down to the surface of Minmus. Right. Here's the plan. Fly this rocket to the moon station. Transfer the crew to the lander. Use the lander to nip back down to the surface and plant the flag. Come back up to the space station. Fill this rocket full of fuel. Take it to Minmus, land it on the surface of Minmus, do the science, upgrade the jobby, bring these two back, and wait in orbit to see what happens, maybe. Yes, why not? Right, what else could be useful? We could add a docking port onto the side of something, maybe. You know what? That's probably enough. That's probably enough to do the job. This is going to go into space, and we'll try and get our engineer and our scientists there to do it. We don't need a pilot. I just overwrote the booster. Never mind. It's fine. It's not a problem. Right. We're going to get these guys in orbit. Get them to the moon. I want to get these guys to the moon and maybe even to Minmus before the end of the live stream. Right, let's bring the controller camera up. There we go. Right, let's check the staging. That all looks good to me. Second stage engine's good and go. Bring the fuel on the screen. That all looks good to me as well. SAS on. Throttle to maximum. Good luck, Wizard Brandy and Brandy? Brandy. Hey, Brandy. Good luck, Brandon. Jessica Boom. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Launch. Okay, we're clean off the pad. We're just going to try and do that roll. The roll's going good. Okay, clean roll. Fantastic. We're accelerating quite fast this time. I want to try and get us over nicely as much as possible. And this time I'm going to absolutely cane it on the second stage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not that way. This way. Thank you. Frame of reference changed for some reason. There we are. We're up to 7,000. Accelerating quite nicely. Whoa, steady. God, it's this bit on the top's heavy. It's twitchy. Like really twitchy. Okay. That's going to have to do. Don't kill Brandon. I really don't want to. I really don't want to kill Brandon. Right, here we go, folks. We're going to get ready for stage separation. Remember, the second stage kicks in straight away almost. Here we go. There we go. We're going to get into orbit with this, so we need to go sideways as much as possible. We are in the upper parts of the atmosphere. It's not the most fuel efficient thing to do, but we are starting to push out of it. And we'll see there's two different stages there separating. Got a relatively good lob on the first stage. I'm just going to adjust our inclination here to try and push us this way. And while we're up here, we will extend the antenna. And at least... Where's the solar panels gone? Hello? Oh, there's one of them. We need to extend the solar panels. There we go. Full throttle. Let's get this thing high in the sky. That's much better than last time. It's going to give us plenty of time to capture the first stage. Much more fuel efficient burn as well. There we go. Right, let's switch now back to the first stage, which is all the way over there. So we go Space Center. Hey, just 1 second. Welcome. Don't kill Brandon. I'm not trying not to kill Brandon. I think I accidentally left Brandon on Minmus once. Didn't mean to. So if we nip to the tracking station, make sure our throttle's off. We're now going to the first stage. There we go. Let's fly the first stage. I'm going to leave it a little bit later on the shoots this time. I think it'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So we've got a little bit of electrical charge. So we actually try and get this thing to go in front first. Face first. I'm going to start another giveaway. I'm going to start a giveaway for Wargroove. There we go. Remember, all you've got to do to enter the giveaways is just go to the website, masterhellish.net. Make sure you've got an account, which you can get for free, and go to entry.masterhellish.net to enter the draw. Happy late B-Day for also. Mine was also last month. Well, happy birthday to you, just 1 second. Yeah, I had a really good birthday. Here we go. If we check on the map, we should be able to see that the second stage is fine this time. I didn't undercook it. We can't really see very well because the sun's setting. But never mind. Casualties are an unwanted but part of KSP. The Kraken may strike. Yeah, if people die due to Kraken, just random Kraken, that's where I reload the game from the last save. We have killed 3 people though. Okay, let's fast forward now because we're 40 kilometers up at the minute. So after a little while going forward, the booster flips round and goes bum first. It looks a bit violent, but that is purely because we're time warping. And now I need to use the joystick to open shoots. So I'm going to open drogues at 2.5. There we go. Drogues are out. And I'm going to open main shoots at about 400. See if that'll stop us in time. That was closer to 500, but I think we're okay. Oh yeah, look. We've got about 250 meters still to go. Okay, so we need to get this down into the water, recover it. There it is. So we recovered that vessel. DJ again to the giveaway. Good luck, Egg. At the minute, you're guaranteed to win it. By the way, a moderator's not allowed to end the giveaway when they're the only person in the giveaway. That would be silly. What did we get back in terms of parts? Look, it costs us 80-odd thousand to get that thing into the sky. We just got 42,000 back. That is the brilliance of the reusability here. Not my brilliance, just the fact that reusability is brilliant. And we can go to our second stage. Brandon says it's a great game. He says he can't enter because he already owns it, which is a shame. Yeah, you heard it here, probably second. Right, so the first thing we need to do is get this rocket in a stable orbit rather than sub-orbit of Kerbin. So let's do that. It is a bit dark. Sun's just disappearing, but everything's all good. So let's throttle up. We're already pointing prograde, thank goodness. And as soon as we've got a stable orbit, which I'm looking at the numbers in the bottom corner. There we go. Nice stable orbit there. It's not perfectly round, but who cares? Now we need to try and get to the moon. So let's get the moon at about 3 o'clock and bring ourselves. We'll time warp round. And what we do, we put the rocket at roughly 6 o'clock, looking straight down over Kerbin, when the moon is at about 3 o'clock, and then prograde. So just going to fast forward just a little bit more. There we go. And actually, I think you can, yeah, you normally see the moon. So it looks like you're going straight at it, but that's not how it works at all. Orbital mechanics, eh? Let's get rid of those 2 side engines that we used to get ourselves up into a good orbit there. We don't need that. This one's got flashy lights on it and everything, hasn't it? Let's turn the lights on. Has it got flashy lights? Oh, is this not the flashy light variant? Oh, look, no, look. Little flashy red lights there. Oh, they're not flashy. Oh, that's right. I keybound certain keys, and I don't know which one they are now. Can you look at the keybinds? Because you didn't used to be able to. Action sets, edit action. Here we go, look. So, custom 1 was to open and close the solar panels and antenna, which I've done. Custom 2 toggles the engine and the alligator hinge and the dome light. And that one does a dome light and an engine. So if I do custom 3, it's supposed to toggle an engine and a light, and it tells me which engines are on and off depending on which one of these lights are on. But I'm not going to trust that. There we go. That one says activate, that one says activate, that one says activate. Let's activate that. I want that blinking. We're gonna make that blink, and I'm gonna change it to blue. There we are. Right, let's throttle up. Off to the moon. You see the radiators there for the re-entry heating? I don't know why I bother. I don't know why I bother about re-entry heating. DJX says, so can I end the giveaway and just win? No, because there's actually 2 people who have entered the giveaway now, Egg. So you're not guaranteed to win that. You're not. You're not guaranteed. Oh, I need to be paying attention. Right, getting ready to throttle off. Here we go. Ooh. Start throttling down. There. Okay. Cool. We'll time warp until halfway through. Then we'll have a look at what the situation is. Oh, that is actually quite good. That is quite good. It would be nice if we was a bit closer. Let's try a bit of anti-normal. Just a tiny bit to see how it adjusts the fly past. No, that lowered it. That's not what we want. So we either want radial in or radial out, I think, to bring this in. Let's see if that might just twist it. Let's have a look. No, that pushed it away. So let's try a bit of radial out. Fuel situation's not too bad. Again, for some reason with this ship that I've built, the game can't calculate the delta V. There we go, look. There we go. Perfect. It turned out it was radial out. Nice try. What wasn't the right answer for what we wanted? We're going to try and get in our retrograde now. The only problem is we need to meet up with the space station. I have no idea where the space station is. Oh, it's there. Right, here we go. So we've got to do a bit of orbital maneuvers to meet the space station, but we'll be all right. Let's warp to here. We're actually pretty close to the space station as it is. Let's set that as our target. And let's see what it's behind us. So if it's behind us, it needs to catch up. If it needs to catch up, we need to go further out. So let's do that. I think we can actually get an intersect straight away. Here, look, on the left hand side there. That's a separation of 36 kilometers, 34, 30, 28, 20. It just disappeared. I think I need to move forward a little bit for it to work it out. How strange. Well, we've got an intersect of 3 kilometers over here. So I think we're going to be alright. We're going to be able to dock with the space station, which is hopefully full of fuel. I have no idea how much fuel is in the space station. Also, where is the space station? Relative to us? I can't remember the key to stop looking at a body. No, never mind. It looks like... Hang on a minute. That's not the space station, is it? Has it been renamed? Oh, it's not the space station. Look, if we go to the tracking station, we're actually tracking the wrong object. I just assumed because it was the only thing there. It's another piece of junk or something. We'll figure it out in a minute. Space stations. Right. Let's go back. Is it going to take me back to Kerbin, or is it going to take me back to where I was? It's going to take me back to Kerbin, isn't it? Right, tracking station. Where is our probe? We're there. The space station's there. Damn. Okay, let's fly it. I have no idea what's in the other stage that's flying around the moon. Or the moon, I should say. Still 25 degrees in this office. Tempted to open a window. Right. What on earth was I doing with this? Oh my goodness. Was this a failure of me to... Oh, I have no idea what's going on with this. I don't remember that. This is a TR-10 second stage with a land tug and the space station tug. I think I was trying to recover it at some point and get some fuel in it or something. Yeah, it does have a lot of wheels. The problem is the wheels explode a lot. Right. That is not what I want. Where's the other craft? I want to be this one. The one with the fuel in it. I can't believe that. Right, okay, here we go. So it's down there. We don't want that. We're going to switch the target to the space station. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? I switched to. At least we can have a quick look at the space station. There's the space station. Yay, woo. Where's the lander? Where's the lander? There's no lander on the space station. Did we bring it? Oh, there's not a lot of fuel either. We're gonna have to bring a lander and a fuel and some fuel to the space station. We've got way too many things going on all at the same time here. Right. I might just get rid of some of these vehicles in space because it causes problems of knowing what to do. Right, let's set the space station as our target. There we go. It's really in front of us, but our orbit currently is higher up. So if we just warp a few times, that's us there. Whoa, steady. It's going to catch up with us, and I don't know if... Yeah, there we go. Look, we've got a bit of a separation there. So I don't know if we can do it all in one go now. Yep, there we go. Right, let's actually warp here and dock to the space station. Now, to be able to dock to the space station, we need to open our cone. So it reveals our docking port. E. There we go. Fantastic, love that. Now, where is the space station? It is over there. So, if we null out our relative velocities and then go towards it, I don't know if it's going to get a little closer first. Or a little bit. That's probably about as close as it's going to get. Let's do a little bit of burning. So we need a refuel mission to the moon as well. Way too many missions. There we go. There we are. Then we point ourselves at our target. There's probably a better way of doing it than this, but this is the way that I do it. Makes it easier, especially with a stick. Right. And we gently do some rocket engines. And this should get us pretty close to the space station. I just hope we don't crash into it. And then what we'll do is we'll try and get our relative velocities very similar, I think, and then we'll wait until we're on the other side of the moon where it's sunny. We are pretty close. There we go. Is it worth trying to... Shall you end the giveaway? Okay, let's do one last shout out. Okay, folks, this is your last chance to enter this giveaway. So go to entry.masterhellish.net and enter the giveaway. It's free to do so, and you might win a game. And the game we're giving away is Wargroove. So, feel free to enter that giveaway. You've got a couple of minutes or so. Okay, let's... I think we'll try and dock. We'll turn the lights on at both ends and it'll be fine. There used to be a lander somewhere. Unless the lander's on the surface. I need to find the lander. There we go. More people entering the giveaway. There we go. Electrical charge is getting a little bit low. The good news is that we actually we don't have a pilot on board. That's not good news. I can't remember whether we turned the space station lights on or not last time. I don't think we did. Well, here we go. We're about to get close. go. Let's just... Okay, if we switch to the space station... Oh yeah, the lights are on. It's just there's not a lot of lights. Was it the... Did we add lighting modules to the Kerbal Space Station? I can't remember now. I think we did, didn't we? We are really close though. I mean, if I turn the RCS on, I might be able to just get us onto that docking point. Control from here. So I've got to learn which way we're translating. Okay, it's reverse controls for left and right. That's fine. Yeah, we can do this. Let's turn the engines off. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You are going way off course there. Okay, I need to go towards it. I think that's better. Yeah, okay, this is a good dock. When you're trying to dock like this, it's you can't just look at it in space. It's not going to happen. You have to look at that nav ball. You have to use the greenish target to pull the orange-ish dot on top of the pink dot. And if you can get the orange dot on top of the pink dot or close, and it's almost like the orange dot is attracted to the pink dot, you should get a dock. There you are, look. That's got to work, right? Turn the SAS off. Little bit wibbly, but we're on. Okay. You know what, folks? I think we're going to leave Kerbal Space Program there for today. I'm just going to get myself a fantastic screenshot there. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Well, folks, let's just quickly recap. So, I showed you how I managed to scan the tree. That worked out nicely. We managed to launch that Terrier engine into the water and do the test on the second try. The first one didn't work so great. We managed to make our first ever mining lander and land it on Minmus. It has got a Kerbanaut in it, and it is going to take an eternity to mine it. But we have got a scientist and an engineer here at the moon who were hoping to get over to Minmus to upgrade the miner, so hopefully we can do a really good job. But what we'll need to do is we'll need to refuel this ship to take it to Minmus, and there's supposed to be a land around here to get these two down to the surface of the moon and plant a flag. I don't know if there is a lander, but the map filters are here. So there's the base, and there's the bases and the probes and the rovers. I won't put the satellites in, I don't think. So let's have a look. What we got on the surface here? We've got lander debris. Oh, hang on. Is that the lander? I think I found the lander. If this is the lander, then all we need is more fuel. Oh, wait, hang on a second. This doesn't look good. Oh, dear. Okay, so this is the base. They're the rovers. rover, rover, flag, base, rover, rover, rover. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's just a bit of lander that got left behind at some point, didn't it? We definitely had a lander here, alright? I know we did because we had one lander and then I upgraded it to a new one. I might just have to take a brand new lander over. Should I do that in a VT at the beginning of next time? Take the new lander over and then we can start the next live stream by landing on the moon, refueling and going over to Minmus. Let's have a look. I'm not seeing anything in here. There's moon lander debris. I think we used the lander to bring a Kerbal back. Is the lander at the space station? The Kerbal Space Station? I wonder if it is. If it is, we might be able to fly it to the moon. Let's have a look. This space station's almost identical to the one at the moon. Here we go. I don't think it actually has more lights on it, which is a shame. Why did I not put light modules on these bits? Or did I come up and change it? The survey says no. There is no lander. There's the tug, but there's no lander. We brought everything back with us. Well, there we go, folks. There we go. That's good. That's going to be the Kerbal Space Program. So for tonight, so we've got one Kerbal on Minmus, 2 orbiting the moon, and we're going to have to send them a lander with some fuel so they can nip down, then take a trip to Minmus, and everybody come back. I hope we manage to do that next time. But I can see that 3 people. Oh, the server just went down. Oh, that's weird. I got a 503 error. Look, it's up there as well. That hopefully will refresh. Wow. That's never happened before. Let me just clear the cache on that. There we go. See, it's back. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? That was my web hosting provider having a micro outage or something. Anyway, we'll end this giveaway for Wargroove. DJ's probably going to win it anyway. Oh, he did!
Fantastic!
Congratulations, DJ. After all the joking around of you just winning this one, you did win it in the end anyway. Oh dear. Congratulations, Egg. Well, I really enjoyed that stream. I hope you guys did too. It's a little bit later than I would normally do, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good at the moment. Today, I went out and cycled on my bike, and I cycled for the 4th day in a row. I've never cycled for exercise 4 days in a row in my adult life before. This week, I've also done a personal best in speed. My average speed was 20.85 kilometers an hour. I'm pretty sure that's a personal best. And if I go out for my cycle tomorrow, I will have cycled a grand total of 41.6 kilometers this week, which I think is pretty good going. It is for somebody who sits at a desk job all day, as one of the reasons why I'm doing it. By the way, folks, if anybody's wondering, the t-shirt is the Smarter Everyday James Webb Telescope t-shirt. I like it, and I like Smarter Everyday. It's a good channel. It's not, it's a good channel. It's a good channel. So there we go. Hopefully the credits work on the end of the live stream with all the changes that we've got going on recently. But yeah, there we are. What else? What else? I would have loved to stay and do the moon, the next part of that mission, but I'm up in the morning at 6:30, getting videos ready for the weekend, and then I've got to get my daughter out of bed at 7:30, and then take her to school, come back for my morning meeting at 9:00, work all day, do that 8.2 kilometer bike ride at lunchtime, pick the little one up from school, and I think I'm cooking dinner tomorrow night. I don't even know what we're eating. I'll have a look at the list. We have a list. We use Google Keep to make lists, and we share them between ourselves, which is a really, really good way of doing it in my opinion. Here we go. What are we having? Ooh, sausage pasta. And yes, I'm making that one. It's in a tomato sauce. Jack Mac says, do you cycle on roads or cycle paths? Both, Jack Mac. So I cycle around the village, and a lot of the village is psychopath, but not all of it. It's not okay. A lot of the village has shared cycle and walkways. I will save. Yes, I will remember to save. So there's no dedicated cycle paths in the village, but there are some walkways which are extra wide, and they're labelled as, for both pedestrians and cyclists. So where that's an option, I use it, and where it's not an option, I ride on the road. I've got 4 lights on my bike. Jack Mac says, I wouldn't feel safe going out for a bike ride around here because there's virtually no dedicated cycle routes. I understand what you mean, Jack Mac. I mean, like I say, I live in a village now. I used to live in a city. I used to ride my bike from my house up into the centre of the city and through the centre of the city to college. And it was daunting at times. You're in... There's 3 rows of cars wide sat at traffic lights, and you're in the middle lane at the front, and those lights change, and you've got to go across this junction, which has got... It's not a crossroads like a 4-way crossroads. It's got 5 different entrances and exits, and you've got to go all the way across this crossroad, and there's cars either side and behind. I can relate to that, Jack Mac. I really can. But then there's people that probably in the Netherlands that are going, it's fine, bike's fine, cars will stop, it's fine, just avoid the trams. I think that will be the case, won't it? Right, okay, Jack Mac, can you remind me tomorrow about that code that you sent me? Because after the last live stream I forgot, so please remind me at some point. Don't remind me now, I will forget. I'm going to bed. But I have really enjoyed tonight's live stream. It's good to get back into KSP to the point where we're making money and things have been mostly successful, and even the things that aren't quite working, we're able to try and tweak and salvage. So, yeah. You play KSP off a lot. This is my 4th series doing KSP. I think the first 2 were video, and the second 2 were live streams. Don't quote me on that. But you can go to my website, masterhellish.net. At the top of the website, there's a link to my playlists, and there's a little Kerbal Space Program section in there. So you can check that out. Of varying different degrees of success, but we've been doing all right. Okay, Discount Engineer, take care. Thank you, everybody. Everybody cross your fingers. Let's hope. I've also made... I was going to say, let's hope that the credits work properly, but I've also just remembered I've made a change to the credits as well. So now the viewer plus subscribers are stacked 3 wide. So it's not one long little list that goes by quickly. It's a fat list that goes by slower. So let's see if that works. But it was a good stream. I hope City Skylines goes well on Tuesday. There will be an OpenTTD episode coming out at the weekend. And next weekend... Is it... It's not this weekend, but next weekend, there's a party stream being planned. An early Halloween stream. Early Halloween party stream. That's it. Early Halloween party stream. Which I think is going to be on the Sunday night. But come over to the Discord, because I put a post in the forum. If you've got ideas about what we could do in the Halloween party stream, come over. come over to the Discord, find that post. It should be near the top. In fact, I might even pin it. Let me know. Let me know what you think, because otherwise, I don't know. There we go. I'm just about to pin it. Where's the pin post? Okay, there you go. It's pinned. The post is pinned. It's on the Discord. It's on the Discord. Okay, folks. Thank you very much. You've been great. Enjoy the game giveaways. I'll see you soon. Keep your fingers crossed for the credits. It'll work. Bye for now, everybody. Take care. Thank you. Oh, the music was because my hard drive went to sleep.